They had millions in the bank, fame, and the world at their feet. But in the blink of an eye, they traded their mansions for a prison cell. From NFL legends to Olympic heroes, these are 7 sports icons who ended up in handcuffs. And number 1 is a story straight out of a horror movie. Number 7, Aaron Hernandez. On the field, he was Tom Brady's favorite weapon. A superstar tight end with a $40 million contract. He was the golden boy of the New England Patriots. But off the field, Hernandez was living a double life. While fans cheered for him on Sundays, he was executing people in cold blood on Mondays. Paranoia, gangsters, and guns. It all ended with the execution of his friend, Odin Lloyd, in an industrial park. The motive? A spilled drink. Hernandez went from the Super Bowl to a maximum security cell, where he eventually took his own life. Proof that money cannot buy sanity. Number 6, Oscar Pistorius. Known as the Blade Runner, he was a global icon. An Olympic hero who inspired millions by running with prosthetic legs. He was on top of the world until Valentine's Day, 2013. That night, Pistorius shot his girlfriend, model Reva Steenkamp, 4 times through a locked bathroom door. He claimed he thought she was an intruder. The court didn't buy it. The man who overcame disability to run with the fastest could outrun his own rage. Number 5, Iron Mike Tyson. In the late 80s, he wasn't just a boxer. He was the baddest man on the planet, knocking out opponents in seconds, owning tigers, and swimming in millions. He seemed untouchable. But his biggest fight wasn't in the ring. It was inside a courtroom. In 1991, the party ended. Tyson was accused of raping 18-year-old Desiree Washington in a hotel room. The trial gripped the world, and the verdict was a shock to his fans. Guilty. The heavyweight champion traded his golden belt for a gray jumpsuit and inmate number 922335. He served 3 years behind bars, proving that even the strongest man alive cannot fight the law. If you're finding these falls from grace as shocking as I am, hit that subscribe button. We're diving deep into the world's most high-profile cases every week, and you don't want to miss what's coming next. Number 4, Valery Varnin. In the 1960s, he was the golden boy of Soviet football, a master of the midfield, handsome and incredibly talented. They called him the Alain Delon of the USSR. He was a superstar behind the Iron Curtain, but fame became his prison. After a mysterious car accident that left his face disfigured, Varnin's life spiraled into a dark void of alcoholism and paranoia. But the real tragedy happened in 1984. His body was discovered in a narrow Moscow alley, his skull crushed by a heavy, blunt object. Was it a random street crime, or did the KGB have a reason to silence the fallen icon? To this day, the case remains officially unsolved, a cold shadow from the Soviet era that proves that sometimes the most dangerous games are played off the field. Number 3, Esteban Loaiza. This man earned over $43 million playing for the biggest teams in Major League Baseball. He had fame, mansions, and a legendary career. But in 2018, the world learned that Loaiza was living a double life. He wasn't just a retired pitcher. He was working as a high-level courier for the Mexican cartels. Police raided a stash house in California and found 20 kilograms of cocaine, worth $500,000. Hidden in a minivan. The baseball star who once stood on the mound at the All-Star game was now standing in a federal court. He traded his jersey for a prison cell, proving that for some, millions of dollars are never enough. Number 2, Bruno Fernandes. In Brazil, he was a captain of Flamengo, the country's most popular club. He was a hero to millions and a candidate for the national team. But his legacy was erased by a crime so gruesome it sounds like a horror movie. In 2010, Bruno was arrested for the kidnapping and murder of Eliza Samudio, the mother of his child. The details that emerged during the trial shocked the globe: allegations of torture and a body that was never found, supposedly fed to dogs to hide the evidence. Bruno was sentenced to 22 years in prison. Number 1, O.J. Simpson. The Juice. He was an American icon, an NFL superstar turned Hollywood actor. But everything changed on a bloody night in June 1994. The murder of his ex-wife Nicole Brown and her friend Ron Goldman led to the most watched trial in history. It had everything: a high-speed police chase, racial tension, and a glove that didn't fit. Despite the evidence, the verdict not guilty divided a nation. It remains the ultimate example of how fame and money can challenge the justice system. This case changed true crime forever, and we are preparing a massive deep dive video to analyze every piece of evidence. Don't miss it. Thank you for watching this investigation. If this story shocked you, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to join our community. Share this video with someone who loves a good mystery. Remember, we bring you new cases every single week. There is no escape and there is no safe border. See you in the next one.